Hello everyone, it's TheFireSlime here and welcome back to Minecraft House Renovation. This is part of my Minecraft house build series where I turn that house that Ethan himself made into much more of a Japanese welfare. Now in the last video we did that, we tackled the porch in the first and the garden and a little bit of the interior in the second. And I said that in this episode I would be doing the interior. Well, there's a bit more of a problem with the exterior, and that is when you're looking through the windows, you see nothing. I want to change that. So yes, I was playing with you. It is interior time. So I've laid down a bit of jungle flooring here, but your hall sets the mood of the house, and you don't want it to be too time consuming or space consuming. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to panel out an area like this, using one high walls. Also, I'm probably not going to actually be building out of these. I'm going to be building probably interior wood out of birch wood to fit in with the theme and using some spruce logs as well. So if I just go like boom, oops, lag spike there, boom, boom, like so, and if I smash it all the way there, the purpose of me building this was not to make it rain. It was to be a little stairway. Oh yeah, I'm not opt. I really need to allow cheats on this. Toggle down, there we go. Yeah, so this here is probably going to be the width of it. So this is the main entrance hall. So let's add a bit of a doorway there, off-centered, because why not? Let's add a doorway in here too. And basically, this is going to be a rather cute little entrance hall to welcome them into the house. So I'm going to build up these pillars to sort of give them more of a model of what it will look like. So seeing as this is the entrance hall, let's add some detail. So let's lay down a welcome rug. And incidentally, I'm going to be doing it slightly fancier using signs, because for those of you who don't know, you can play signs like, oh no, I want to be like this, and that way when I place carpet on top, yeah, I love a little pound thing. Like that, it just makes it look slightly nicer. So what else do you have? You obviously have like an armor stand. So you grab a tripwire hook and you grab an armor stand. Then you can go like boom, boom. Or if you can boom, that doesn't look as good as if it's there. But of course what I believe you can do, and I haven't actually checked this out, and stuff that I've always been like, I need to check this out. I believe you can place armor stands on half tabs like that, and you can use that to your advantage in this sort of a scenario, like this, and then chuck your hook there, and that looks slightly nicer. So if you get on your lovely leather coat, like that, say, it looks rather nice. So this is a main entrance hall. So what else do you have in an entrance hall? You might have a few chests. So now I want to go on to more of the layout. So I'm going to get, in this video, hopefully the layout done with these low walls. And next I'll be really going through room by room. So I want to make this area here into a kitchen. And to do that, I'm actually going to bend my wood around there like that and add a little post here, just to give it some form of continuity, and I might actually do that. So it's going to be a kitchen diner, so I think I'll put a doorway through here. And this is going to be a dining room here. So I thought it was something, but you'll have your chairs here. That's not how they're big. Then here you'll have your little you'll have your kitchen. Why has it suddenly got very dark? Oh, I think I know. I had a night vision potion on, so that way it wouldn't be too dark. There we go. That's better. So yeah, that's going to be my kitchen area. Now, of course, because it's going to be a kitchen area, we're going to have to install a different type of floor. And if you don't know, kitchens are often portrayed with a black and white checkered floor. So how can you recreate this in Minecraft? Let's go through black. That really, but what? I like to use coal blocks and white quartz though, to give it a slightly shinier look. And they're checkered, so you can either go like, which looks abnormally huge, or you can do something more fun by playing bouncers. So you hit the wall, you bounce, you go back, you bounce, like this, until eventually you'll bounce like this, here, here. You've checkered, apart from here, but then just fill in the other space with your black stuff, which could be coal, stained clay, etc. So yeah, if I just quickly fill this in, again, I'm not going to be going into too much detail on how I'm going to do my kitchen until I've actually done it. So that's going to be my kitchen area. Now it's time to think about practicality, because you've got your lovely back garden here. Now this is sort of your main show off in the house, I dare say. So you want a place that people will be in a lot, sort of here. So this is precisely why I'm going to place my lounge wall here. I'm going to add a bit of different layering there. I'm also going to chuck in the support beam here. You can do support beams across the top, which I might do, but I'll see how it lies and if I think it looks better with or without. So here what I think I'm going to do is have a double doorway to make it look grand. I'm also actually going to push this wall here forward to here, and I'll explain why. Because then through here you can have a little serving hatch, so you can send some stuff through. And to make a serving hatch, I find it nice just to use some fence gates. Oak ones normally work well like that. Then you place some slabs of wood on the top. You might use pressed plates, but because we don't have that luxury, I'm just going to use normal wood here, like this. And of course, because this is half slab, there's not much we can do about that. So annoying, but then again, it's good for showing light. So we've got our entrance hall, we've got our stairway here, we have this which we built on the second episode, which is just a little seating area with some rather nice carpet, which I'm quite happy with that. So now I've got this little space in here. What do you do with this sort of space? Well, first, I'm going to go back into Ethan's and see if there's any room that I've left out. So I presume this here is a living room, which we have. This is an eating table, which I might add a bit more of a banqueting table and a private table. But for this, really amazed this house. Jump over the doors as well. So this is a way through a painting to the stairs, which I don't think I'm particularly going to add. And the kitchen, so that's really it. He has some nice shelves in the kitchen and some pictures, but that's it for layout, which means I'm going to be making more of a banqueting table. And I learned a really nice colour combination for banquet tables, and if my movement is a bit jerky, I apologise. I'm having a bit of a laggy time at the moment. But let's just head into here. So we've got this lovely big area. You've got to pick colours that work. The rich green works really well with the birch, I think. So if I just create a nice little line of this, probably here, like that, like this, I don't know, like that. So this is going to be a slightly more formal table, so I'll be stacking it high with cakes, like so. It's a bit tight to get around though, which is probably the only impracticality, so I'm going to shave that off there. I mean, it's not massive now, but let's grab some sprucey wood chairs to keep with the ones out the back. Let's just add one there. Who says they have to be in a pattern? You can have a double one. You could have a really long bench here, like that, and you could just have a single one there, and maybe that's going to be like this, because there's no way to do chairs. Like if you do them all the same way, it looks slightly boring. Whereas to me, the slight mishap here sort of suits the house. So now I'm going to work on flooring a bit, and a good colour to use is white because it's neutral. Because the neutral white, it works better in the sort of the relaxing areas, so like your dining room, etc., which is what we have here, or my banqueting room, which you probably won't have in real life. But who says Minecraft is realistic, eh? If you're trying to play a realistic game, play Life Simulator, or whatever it's called. I have no idea what a realistic game is, but let's just, or we could do a VR game, I suppose, because they're really big at the moment for some odd reason. Yeah, I'm just going to fill this in, because also what's quite nice is every colour, apart from like your horrible browns and your light grey, works with white. So you can use a little carpeting technique that I'm going to show you to sort of wrap out the video, because I've no idea how long I've been recording for, which is really bad of me, but even so. So let's just quickly fill this in like that, I'm also going to do it underneath the table. So about my laggy movements, I am not exactly having a finest day here. But so let's just dig, 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 and dig. And let's pull you back under here. It's basically a big carpet, like, it looks rather nice. And now, it's onto the carpet technique. And for this, you're going to need carpet of the colour you chose. And it's really simple, you just add a bit of carpet detail like that, just over the room, like from the chairs maybe, and a bit around this one here, like so. To add a bit more height to it, like I did get this technique off a YouTube video by Grian, which he's really good at building. I would recommend him as well. But this is a little banqueting room, so it's our first really complete room after that, because that was just this little room to sort of take up time, not to take up time, because it fitted in. So this is where our double doorway is going to be for the lounge. So, oh, sorry, night vision. I always need to just, hang on, there's an easier way. Cut, perfect. Let's see our night vision. There we go, perfect. We got infinite, we got night vision for half an hour. I think that will just about see us through. Let's just make sure of that by adding another 0, okay. Zoe doesn't like that. But yeah, that should last us. So we've got a banqueting area, we've done our kitchen floor. Now this is going to be a dining. And what is your dining room floor like? Mine's yellow and I don't want to have yellow, because I don't think that would work very well. I think something nice and rich would work. I actually like a nice strong dark colour. So the dark oak wood there will complement it quite nicely, I think. I'm going to quickly smash this out. If any of you are wondering, how do I click so fast? I use a technique called butterfly clicking. And that's basically where you use 2 fingers to act like 2 wings on your mouse button. So look, I'm going to butterfly click this in. So that was pretty fast. I mean, it wasn't my best, because when I try to demonstrate things, they always go wrong. You know what I mean? But like this, and if you really were fancy, you could have like it sort of intruding like that, which I don't particularly like. It does look a bit clashy, to be fair. So you could add a low height wall in here, like so, and just chuck a beam in the middle of it. Well, to be fair, I'm not actually going to do that though, because you've got to work with your windows. Because if there's a wall here, like, yeah, so you want to try and get it in the gaps. This one here is more acceptable because it's a way away. So if I really wanted to, I'd build a wall here, but I don't think it would work very well. So yeah, this is basically going to have to wrap up this video. This was eagerly excited by me and by a couple of you, because let's be honest, I don't really like doing the exterior as much as I like doing the interior. So anyway, folks, and TheFireSlime here, please like, comment, subscribe for more Minecraft stuff, how to build, and I'll see you in the next previous video. Goodbye.